My brother smirked, pointing to the corner. They all laughed. Then the bill came to me. I smiled and said nothing. But in my silence, the storm was already breaking. I remember the way he leaned back in his chair, satisfied, as if humiliating me was a tradition. The others joined in, mocking, dismissive, blind to the weight of my silence. Family dinners were never about food. They were tests. My brother made sure of that. When the waiter placed the check in front of me, the laughter sharpened. My hand rested on the paper, but my eyes stayed on him. He thought it was another night where I would swallow the insult, pay the price, and keep the peace. But tonight wasn't the same. Tonight, he would find out who took his place. He wasn't always like this. Or maybe I wasn't always awake enough to see him clearly. As kids, I looked up to him. He was louder, stronger, reckless enough to make me admire the chaos he carried like a crown. He pulled me into his world, made me believe we were allies. That's the thing about brothers. You don't see the knife until it's already in your back. He used my loyalty, leaned on me when the debts piled up, when the lies collapsed. I covered for him again and again. I thought that's what family meant, protection no matter the cost. But family doesn't gamble with your name. Family doesn't sell you out to save themselves. The first crack appeared the night I found my signature forged on his loan papers. My name, my credit, my life on the line, while he smiled, drinking with the very people who were about to gut me. At first, I wanted to believe it was a mistake, but the trail was too clear. His debts, my guarantees, his failures, my sacrifices, and the final betrayal. He'd gone to our father, whispering poison, convincing him I was reckless, irresponsible. He shifted his sins onto me and walked away clean. That night, I felt the world tilt. But instead of anger, I felt something colder. A quiet that spread through my chest like ice. I didn't shout, didn't confront him. That would have given him power. No, revenge demanded patience. Revenge demanded strategy. I studied his habits the way hunters study prey. The debts, the fake deals, the women, the weak spots he thought no one saw. I built a map of his life, line by line, until I knew him better than he knew himself. And then, piece by piece, I started pulling the threads. First, I bought the debt he owed, quietly, through a third party. He didn't know his new creditor was blood. He just kept scrambling, paying interest to me without realizing it. Second, I let his lies breathe. Every half-truth he told at work, every corner he cut, I fed them to the right ears. By the time the rumors grew teeth, his reputation was already rotting. Third, I targeted his pride, the corner seat at family dinners, the role of the golden son. I began showing up differently, calm, successful, untouchable. Every time he mocked me, I smiled. Every time he tried to drag me down, I lifted higher. People started noticing the contrast. Him louder, desperate, me silent, steady. He felt it, the shift, but he couldn't name it. Not yet. And now, tonight, at this table, when the bill came to me, I didn't reach for my wallet. I slid it across the table to him. His smirk cracked. "What's this?" "That's yours," I said. "Even all of it." Confusion, then realization. His eyes darted, searching for escape, but the net was already closed. The others looked around, waiting for the joke to land, but I leaned forward, calm, deliberate. "You've been eating on my name for years. Tonight, you pay. Not just for this meal, but for every debt, every lie, every knife in my back. You thought you could make me small, but I've been building something bigger than you could imagine. And now—" I paused, letting the silence strangle him. "Now, the seat at this table isn't yours anymore." I watched it hit him, the weight of everything I'd set in motion. His creditors already closing in. his job already slipping through his fingers. His throne at this table, gone. He didn't laugh this time. He didn't smirk. He just sat there, small, realizing too late what he'd lost. And me, I felt nothing but release. Family is sacred, but betrayal has a cost. And tonight, he finally paid it. I looked at the others, their eyes shifting, unsure where to land. I didn't need their approval. I only needed my silence, my seat, my justice. This table's for family only, and he's no longer part of it.